Have you ever felt like you're too far gone, like your soul is empty, or your relationship with God is broken beyond repair? Listen to this perspective from an apostle of the Lord. It will change your life.
It has been called by some the greatest short story ever told. A certain man had two sons. One son tells his father he is through with life at home. He asks for his share of the inheritance. Can you imagine what the father felt when he heard this? The son must have felt a thrill of adventure and excitement. Arriving in a faraway country, he quickly made new friends and began living the life he had always dreamed of. But the party did not last. He had been so sure that giving in to his worldly desires would make him happy, that moral laws were obstacles to that happiness. Now he knew better. Oh, and how, what a price he had to pay for that knowledge. As the physical and spiritual hunger grew, his thoughts returned to his father. Would he help him after all that had happened? Even the humblest of his father's servants had food to eat and shelter from the storms. Now, return to his old friends after boasting of how he was breaking free? Impossible. The hunger, loneliness, and remorse simply wouldn't go away until he came to himself. And then one day, the father looked out on the lonely road, the road that leads home, and sees a distant figure walking towards him. Though the individual is a great way off, the father knows in an instant it is his son. He runs to him, throws his arms around him and kisses him. "Father," the son cries out in words he must have rehearsed 1,000 times. "I have sinned against both heaven and you. I'm no longer worthy to be called your son. All I ask is that you take me in as a hired servant." But the father scarcely lets him finish. Tears in his eyes, he commands his servants, "Bring the finest robe in the house and place it on my son's shoulders and sandals on his feet. Make a feast to celebrate. My son has returned." Who among us has now departed from the path of holiness, foolishly thinking we could find more happiness going our own self-centered way? Who among us has not felt humbled, broken-hearted, and desperate for forgiveness and mercy? Perhaps some may even have wondered, is it even possible to go back? Will I be labeled forever, rejected, and avoided by my former friends? Is it better to just stay lost? How will God react if I try to return? This parable gives us the answer. Our Heavenly Father will run to us, His heart overflowing with love and compassion. He will embrace us, place a robe around our shoulders, a ring on our fingers, sandals on our feet, and proclaim, "Today we celebrate for my child. Once was dead, has come back to life."